In this video, I'm going to share with you 4 new products that I've created for the home gardener. Hey guys, it's Stacy here and welcome back to my channel. Now, if you have watched my channel for any amount of time, you'll know that one of my favorite things to share with you guys is gardening content. I love gardening, and for a while I've been wanting to create digital products for your home gardener. So I'm really excited to share 4 products that I've created to help the home gardener. Now, the products I talk about today, I will have links down in the video description below if you would like to check them out. Now, I've created digital products, and digital products you'll be able to download and print out as a PDF printable. And so once you get it once, you'll be able to use it over and over again. So I think that is going to be great to be able to use every year or every gardening season. So the first thing that I created, and I am the most excited about, and it actually took the longest time to create, is my planting guide. And so to use this guide, all you need to know is your last frost date. Now, you can quickly and easily find out your last frost date doing a quick online search. And so you just type into Google last frost date, your city and state, last frost date, and your zip code. Either one of those should work, and once you have that date, you use that date and the guide will tell you when to plant. So in this planting guide, I've listed the most common crops that you're going to find in a home garden. I think there's 39 total, 29 veggies and 9 flowers. So veggies like, tomatoes and peppers and cucumbers and, basil and kale and parsley and winter and summer squash. Also things like watermelon, and then the list goes on. And then flowers like zinnias and sunflowers and marigolds and snapdragons, and again, the list goes on. So again, common crops you're going to see grown in a home garden. So this planting guide, I really feel it's going to be helpful to, newer gardeners, those beginner gardeners. But, if you've been gardening for a few years, it's still good to have something to reference, to know when is the best time to start your seeds indoors or to transplant those seedlings out into the garden, or when is the best time. If you're like me, I try to direct sow as many things as I can so I don't have to fool with starting them ahead. And so it's good to know when is the best time to start those seeds out into the garden. Now, the next thing that I've created is a planting calendar, and this really pairs perfectly with the planting guide. So using this planting guide, you'll be able to list and map out what you plan on growing in your garden. So after listing out those crops, you'll be able to organize your planting schedule by month and date. And you can use the key to color code when you need to start that particular crop indoors, or when you need to transplant out that seedling into the garden, or when to direct sow your seed into the garden. And even I added when you want to start your winter sowing. And guys, if you don't know about winter sowing, you can check out some of my videos that I did last year on winter sowing. I showed you how from start to finish, and I share with you the big reveal showing what my seedlings looked like, and then I planted them into the garden. So I think winter sowing is really a great way to start your seeds ahead of time without having to fool with a grow light system indoors. So if you're new to winter sowing, check out those videos. So the whole idea really of the planting calendar is to keep your planting and your seed starting organized. So after you look at the planting guide and know when to start your seeds, you can actually map out on your planting calendar when you need to do it. Now, the next product I created is my garden planning layout. So with this garden layout, you'll be able to kind of map out your garden space, and you'll know exactly where you're going to plant each crop. And really, this is one of my favorite things to do, kind of draw out my garden space. I can draw out my containers and kind of section those off and write in what I want to grow. So maybe I want to grow peppers in this space and tomatoes in this spot and my peas in this area and my lettuce in my green stalk garden. Whatever it is, it helps you to kind of have a space for everything you plan on growing. So you don't want to be like, I want to grow 50 different plants and things in my garden this year. If you don't kind of plan it all out, you may not have that much space to grow all those things in your garden. And so with this PDF printable, you'll be able to print this out as many times as you need to have enough room to draw out your entire garden. Now the next thing that I created is my garden planning calendar. And so with this, you'll be able to organize and schedule your gardening tasks for the garden season. And so, you know, maybe you need to order your seeds on a certain day, or a certain day you need to do garden cleanup, or maybe you need to run out to the garden center one day and you need to plan out when you need to order your seeds, or, you know, order your bulbs. You know, with this, it is a printable once again, so you can print one out for every month of the year if you want to, and use it to kind of organize your year. And so where it's a blank calendar, you can again customize it to fit your needs. So guys, that is my 4 new digital products that I've created to help the home gardener that are now available in my Life's a Project store. You can find the links down in the video description below. I hope you check those out. If you'd like to see more of my videos, you can check those out here. I hope you will subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye.